Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Power Plant presentation. And my name is Nshenda Shadrick. And I'm thanking you all for sparing your special time just to come and listen to our presentation. I am going to run you through my 20 keywords, which I'm going to use as I'm going to explain to you. The first one, step down. Step down in simpler terms means you reduce. In power plant, that one, when you say step down, meaning you are stepping down the voltage. The second one, step up. That's the opposite to the first one. You see, you are increasing. Then the third one, power. This is the energy being consumed, you see, by an apparatus. So you may find maybe in some motors, some of the machines, they are rated in power. They might be things like kilowatt, then voltage. This is the pressure that causes the electron to flow. Where there is no electrons, there will be no voltage. The fifth one, pre-maintenance. This is an activity which we carry to prevent inevitable situations. For example, the breakdowns, or to avoid or to detect the developing problems so that we avoid the unexpected breakdown for that machine. So mostly we take this opportunity to do this when we have a plant shutdown. So we carry out this activity on most of the equipments in our plant. Number 6, corrective maintenance. This is more like a breakdown. For example, if the machine which has been working, then maybe we receive an information from main control room, things like that. We need the electrician to do that. We call that corrective maintenance. We are correcting the problem which has been on that machine so that we can put it again in production. Then contactor. Number 7. This is an electrical mechanical switch which uses electrical to switch the electrical circuit. Number 8, switch gear. These are mostly high voltage apparatus which they use to distribute or transmit voltage to various machines or substations. Number 9, switchyard. This is an outdoor substation that comprises with the transmission apparatus. There are transformers in there, even the protection system, they are there. So as we go down there, I'll come and show you the picture. Number 10, transformer. This is an apparatus or a static apparatus that transforms the voltage levels. A transformer, it can be a step up or a step down. At our plant, CCS, we have step down transformers. So we try by all means just to reduce the voltage to that level where our plant is capable of using. Number 11, operation tickets. These are important books or tickets which may protect the operator and the owner of that apparatus, because this ticket we use whenever you are carrying out switching. What I meant that it may protect the person who has requested or the person who is carrying out the switching. If someone requests that we should isolate that machine, then he has to sign. There are two types. There is switching on and switching off. So he has to sign. The department that requested for that, he has to sign to approve that we have requested to switch off or to switch on this apparatus in case of anything. Number 12, switching on. In simpler terms, switching on, you are closing the contact. When you ask someone that we are switching on, it's more like you are connecting power. 13, that's the opposite of 12, switching on. When you say switching off, you are cutting off power. Then 14, current meter. Current meter, we normally use it when you want to determine or when you want to confirm how much current that apparatus is drawing. Whenever you're going for inspection, we use this current meter to check how much current that load is drawing. Generator, which is number 15. This is mechanical apparatus that uses mechanical to produce power or electricity. Then there is motor. Motor, this is a mechanical apparatus which uses electrical to convert it into mechanical. Then we have a substation. This is a room that comprises with electrical apparatus which we use, that is to distribute power to various sections or to various electrical equipments. Then there is the risk assessment form. This form is the form where we write all the risks, even the control measures, even the names of the people who is about to perform the job. Whenever you are about to perform the job, you have to assess what hazards may cause danger or may cause injury to the people. Then there is a grounding cable. Sometimes they refer it to lifeline. Whenever you have isolated something, sometimes they use it to discharge. Number 20, failure, which means there is it has failed. What is power plant? It's the department that controls electrical power system in the plant. As power plant, we are committed to attain excellence through effective and efficient ways of service delivery. Chambishi Copper Smelter, CCS, receives power from ZESCO, which is the government company, through a 66 kV switchyard at GSS power plant. Power plant has 3 40 MVA power transformers, which steps down 66 kV to 10 kV to be supplied to various electrical equipment and distribution transformers through switch gears in high voltage substation. It also steps down 10 kV to 380 to 220 to supply distribution rooms that feeds low voltage equipment within the plant. Here is the picture showing the switchyard, the one which I was referring to. As you can see, this are transmission apparatus. There are breakers. There are a lot of apparatus which are being used for transmission. This is the substation that receives the voltage from ZESCO. There we have about 3 transformers. This is number 3 transformer, number 2, then that one number 1. Laws of power plant department. Every department has to have the laws. So the first one, to supply distribution electrical power to different parts of the plant for continuous smooth running of the plant. To carry out quality testing, maintenance, troubleshooting, and repairs of electrical machinery using various electrical equipment and instruments. Even testing. Testing is important. We do carry out the testing of electrical equipment. Even maintenance. Yeah, we do carry out the different types of maintenance in the plant. Troubleshooting. This one is more like the one I referred to, collective maintenance. To supply emergency power to sensitive equipment which need immediate attention when the plant experiences power failure. To monitor and control high voltage using SCADA system, supervisory control and data acquisition. To conduct inspections in all high voltage substation, low voltage substation, and switchyard. So as you can see, these 2 pictures, this is our main control room at GSS. Every time there must be at least 2 people in there to be monitoring what is going on. Power plant department is the section that carries out preventive maintenance, shutdown maintenance, new equipment installation, procurement of spare parts and tools in order to increase equipment availability. It supports continuous production through repairing, servicing, inspecting, calibrating, and testing of electrical machinery within the plant. Daily job plans. At power plant, we do have a daily job plan. Not only maybe waiting for the jobs just from main control room, we have our plans which we do daily. Number 1, substation inspection, electrical machinery for normal operation and housekeeping. Emergency maintenance, breakdown. If there are any or just received from main control room, we consider it to be the priority. We attend to it as quickly as possible. Preventive maintenance. Our department every month makes maintenance plan for the whole month, from which we pick daily maintenance jobs, safety jobs from weekly safety reports, if any pending. All department or section within the plant, if they have electrical jobs, they make request through main control room. Then main control room inform power plant. This is one of our station. My friend there is just communicating with the main control room. High voltage. I was talking about switch gears, right? High voltage switch gears to supply ID fans and compressors, distribution transformers. High voltage person protective equipment. Emphasis on high voltage substation, flash suit, whenever authorized electricians are carrying out their duties in the substation. It is very important to be in full PPE. There is an electrician there carrying out the inspection. Is in flash suit. Whenever you are entering the substation, high voltage substation, at least you have to be in full PPE. Authorized electrician carrying out switching in full personal protective PPE. Distribution rooms to supply voltage to electrical equipment within the plant. These are our low voltage distribution rooms. This is where we get power and supply it to within the plant. Distribution rooms, inspection. Like I said earlier on, inspection very important. So as you can see, our electricians, they are carrying out inspection. And this one, it is part of daily inspection. We do inspect the machine. These guys, they are inspecting the poking machine, converter furnace there. As you know, these machines, they are directly connected to production. So we have to ensure that this machine, they are in good condition. My friend that side is just checking the status of the PLC. This is corrective maintenance. I talked about the corrective maintenance. CM, this is unscheduled or unplanned maintenance that occurs when a machine or piece of equipment suffers an unexpected breakdown. When an equipment breakdown occurs in any plant section, the section will be notified and a team of electrical personnel will be mobilized in a shortest possible time to attend to the breakdown and repair the equipment to acceptable standard in order to restore back production. Corrective maintenance. As you can see, this is a gas analyzer. So it has developed a fault. There is a blower there. It has stopped working. We receive this information from main control room or from the owner of this section. Oh, our machine has stopped working. So that's when we work on them. This is on 50-ton crane. So on this one, this crane, it has developed a fault. Maybe it has just stopped working. We try by all means to do it in a shortest possible time. Preventive maintenance is any activity we carry on an equipment to push the inevitable in the background or to prevent unnecessary breakdowns. We carry out preventive maintenance for purpose of maintaining a satisfactory equipment operation and ensure standby equipment are readily available. To manage this program efficiently and effectively, a specific maintenance team comprising of electrician, instrumentation are responsible to perform this type of maintenance. Monthly work schedule is provided to guide the team to meet its monthly targets on time. As you can see, these are high voltage crew. Every apparatus needs maintenance, needs to be checked. They are checking the status of a breaker. This is the high voltage breaker, part of a switch gear. Electricians carrying out preventive maintenance on distribution transformers. They are carrying out maintenance on the transformer. Preventive maintenance, this is on 50-ton crane. So these electricians, they are checking, they are inspecting these piston cables. Maintenance that is performed when the equipment or plant has been put out of service. This is the best time to work on equipment that cannot be worked on when the plant is in operation. During maintenance or plant shutdown, that's when we have the opportunity to check inside the motor. Power plant, we install new and replace outdated electrical equipment within and outside the plant that may or likely develop constant breakdown. We check status of electrical installation using electrical instruments to determine if need replacement or not. We also install of new equipment accordance with the manufacturer's specification and standard and commissioning. As you can see, one of the electricians there, they are installing the UPS. That is to upgrade. Then the other one here, they are wiring the panel for a fan. Yeah, still on installation. As you can see, the DC system, emergency power supply from generators. During power failure, there are important electrical equipment that need continuous operation, e.g., WHG feeder pumps, ISA boiler, circulation pumps, water treatment, boiler pumps, and converter boiler pumps, converter dust. We ensure that emergency power supply is ready at all time in case of power failure by having weekly inspection. CCS has 3 main backup diesel engine generators, 2 at BFS substation, 1 at water treatment. Generators are part of most important installation under power plant. So as you can see, the new generator there is the 2250 kVA, the old one 1275 kVA, then there is a small one at water treatment 400 kVA. Weekly generator inspection, it is important. That is to avoid generator failure We carry out weekly generator inspection to ensure that the machine is ready to supply emergency power to sensitive equipment at all time. This is one of the biggest generator. It may seem so dormant, but it is important. Instrument. As power plant, we have the IT section that are responsible for servicing, maintenance, calibration, and inspection of electrical instruments within the plant. Apart from calibrating and maintenance or inspection, they also do the following: computer maintenance, network and information construction, calibration of belts and process valves, calibration of scales for weighing materials, inspection of CCS system that enables the plant to run smoothly, cameras, installation and repairs, land phones, repair and the servicing. Yeah, it is part of communication. As you can see there, they are calibrating the belt. For them to do this, which means they received the message from the control room. This belt, they are not giving them the expected material. So they want you at least to calibrate it to the acceptable standard. Motor rewinding workshop. This is one of our workshops. That's where they carry out most of the important tests on motors. That's where they rewind motor that can't be repaired after having winding problems within the plant. After maintenance of motor that has been brought to the workshop, before it goes back to the system, motor will be tested and confirm that it is normal to be used in the plant. Motor rewinding workshop. Motors which are brought to the workshop come with different problems or conditions. Some they brought motors with low resistance, water inside and overgreasing which affects the windings, mechanical problems, open circuit in any of the windings, short circuit in any of the phases, bent windings, dust or too much copper concentrate for ISA feeding. So those are some of the issues we receive. This is one of the motor which came from ISA feeding. Because of copper concentrate, that dust, these windings, it has to be affected and it was bent. Yeah, because of that copper concentrate. These our guys in our workshop, they are rewinding the motor. So this motor, this is standby one. They are carrying out maintenance, whereby they have to open to check the status of the bearing. Some of operation and safety forms we use. Number one, there we have a switch on ticket. We use this one when we have been asked to connect. That's the first one. The second one, switch off ticket. We use this ticket when they've requested to cut off power. Procedure for switching off 50-ton cranes, power lines. Then risk assessment form. This is a switching on ticket. This form, it will protect us and it will protect you. And there is also a procedure there to follow. Again, this one, switching off. So we don't switch on or switch off without the form. Example, switching off 50-ton cranes power lines procedure. If converter requests switching off power lines for 50-ton cranes, here are steps we follow. First, confirm from power plant Chinese on duty. Chinese on duty from converter to sign operation ticket. After signing the operation ticket, then communicate with operator to stop the cranes. Confirm current display on the road. Switch off the breaker, lock out the breaker, then lock the breaker. Hang the tag on the breaker. Do not operate. Put ground cable to roadside. Inform converter people power is off. As you can see, they are successfully switched off. I said we should put the tag. These are some of the operation forms, operation books which the high voltage use. As our department, we consider training important as capacity building. We arrange initial training which involves an introduction to various operations and training on different instruments, electrical machinery, automated machinery, testing, assembly and installation, high voltage switching, or specific to company. We also conduct section department safe training, high voltage training on all high voltage electricians is organized and are all certified as well as authorized by MSD Safety Department. This training, as you can see, our crews, there we do conduct practical trainings. Safety talk, very important. As power plant, we have achieved great understanding and ensure compliance with the relevant health safety regulations and quality standards. Safety being a priority in our daily works. Before starting any task, we conduct safety talk to remind each other about the risk we have in the plant. These are our crews, they are having the safety talk. This is the format of the risk assessment. In conclusion, as power plant department plays a significant role in the operation of the company as it is in charge of transmission, supply, and distribution and control of electricity in the plant. The department ultimately works to achieve the overall company objectives. That's where I end. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.